Yo, it's your boy Achilles, man. We're back. We're back. I'm streaming, and thing I'm thinking about more so. I'll give you my thoughts on 2K23 or whether or not I'm buying it. The answer to that question is I'd rather put $250 to something I want to do than to spend money on a game that, quite frankly, looks like some shit. I wasn't impressed by that 2K23 stuff, so I don't know, man. I'm up in the air about 2K23, but I'm more than likely not buying it. I'll tell you, I'm sticking to my guns this year, man. It's the principle. The demo, I pray to God they have a demo. I pray to God they have a demo or something where you can test a My Player online. Limited, like you can play 8 games. Because to me, a lot of the stuff, you shouldn't have to spend $70 on a game that's not finished. And that's the problem with 2K. I want to be objective. 2K, it's a basketball video game. I like basketball, whatnot, but I don't think 2K, a lot of stuff is a waste of money. You're just burning money at that point. So, I try to be honest or fair. 2K, in my honest opinion, that you're not gonna really get a bag with 2K. That's my personal opinion.
Have a sweat-free day.
With me, I always try to be objective. Like, fact-based, 2K18, that game was dead on arrival. There are some aspects I liked about 2K18, and the one thing I will say is dual archetypes. But every year it gets worse. So, the crazy thing is, I'm not getting that little MJ championship if I do decide to get it, but I'm not. There's just no way that I'm about to do that. Had I been thinking too, with some stuff, now that I have an idea, I click something together, I write down, jot my ideas down, I'm gonna spend money on my idea. And I know it will work. don't really care about that chest. The chest is not that good. Look at this frozen ice cream. I wonder where's frozen ice cream. Okay, what's this? Okay. Okay, that's a good idea. I remember when you used to have the stuff like that frosty place. You know what I'm still thinking about? Like, cars and stuff are bad. Like, buying a car is bad. Because cars depreciate to a certain extent. Not unless you got like a 1960 Cadillac or something like that, or one of those old cars with original parts and stuff like that. That's rare. That's always going to retain value. But never get something that's going to be a project. Like, never get something that's a project. Never get something that's a project. I'm dead. Shot that man right in the cranium. One thing that I'm thinking about too is like cars. Cars and stuff, some cars and stuff that don't sell well. A lot of people don't know that. Like for instance, there's going to be a lot of money made with pre-owned cars. And it's quite simple why that is. Because some people are going to finance a car for 72 months. That's absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous when you're depreciating an asset that needs maintenance or whatnot. Like my dream car is not a Hellcat. It's not one of those. Like to me, I'll be good with a Chevy Suburban, like a modest car. But if you want to talk about my dream car, like it would be either a Ferrari or a Lamborghini, but not no Bugatti. Wow. Darth Vader's out here. We'll have to kill Darth Vader. Get you the fuck up out of here. See, that's why I hate Fortnite. It's because stuff like that. To me, a lot of this stuff is scripted, and I will not be silent about that. What the fuck? I didn't even see that guy, man. You can't even see him. It is what it is. You know, the one thing that I think is crazy, like, the thing I think is not that hard to do, in a sense, it's like just certain stuff. You can do it yourself. But it's important not to, in a sense, not to mess stuff up. The one thing that I laugh about is like a pawn shop. Like, there's one thing I do not like. It's pawn. That's the one asset, like a jewelry store and a pawn shop. Like, I don't have a problem with like pawn, but to me, pawn, like, it's absolutely ridiculous. You know, I give the real. In order to make money or be smart with money, you don't need to incur debt. That's the one like smart thing that you don't do, incur debt. Debt is used as a tool, but you have to have more equity than you do debt. Like, let's say someone purchased a home that's just terrible. They renovate it. They get a dilapidated house for like, I don't know, let's say $60,000. They get a home equity loan and stuff like that. Bring the value up. The prices are skyrocketing. You do that. You basically get a fixer upper. You can probably walk out, depending on the land, the area, whatnot. You can probably squeeze at least probably about 100,000 more. Do renovations. You do a lot of stuff. But it's not going to be easy. That's one thing for sure. To me, a lot of stuff that's costing $100 or more is not a good. It's not a good idea to buy. I know the next thing that I'm gonna do when I get what I need. Stevie Ray Vaughan. Right. To me, YouTube and social media, in a sense, I don't really think they're really important. If we're being completely honest. Like, Oh my god. I had that, dude. Like, for instance, Richard Mille does not have that many followers on social media. He doesn't. The actual brand, they don't have that many, they don't have that many followers. Like, I think on Instagram they have north of like maybe like 100,000 or something like that. If I'm correct, it's not much. Or they're like their LinkedIn and other stuff. Like their Twitter, my bad, got it wrong. Like their Twitter, they don't have that many followers. I mean, they don't need to. One of the thinnest watch Richard Mille, that watch is ugly. I'm not going to even lie. $2 million, 150 pieces made. To me, I don't think in a certain sense a lot of stuff is. Everybody is a customer, whether we believe it or not. Everybody is a customer. What I mean by that, everybody uses the same type of stuff. Like, I don't really believe many jewelers use like different people. That all the stuff is sourced from Antwerp. 80% of diamonds come from Antwerp. It's in Belgium. The other 20%, I would say, and probably 10% Dubai and 10% India. India is very important. I don't really think that India is like tech support. I think India has a whole lot more stuff than tech support and IT. I think being an entrepreneur, I'm not saying it's hard, but like you have to have multiple stuff that's better than other people. Branding is one thing, but you have to have a broad base. What? Oh my god! I shot the dude. It's crazy. You have to have broad market differences. Like, for instance, there's only probably like five jewelry companies that I can say have a whole lot of traction. probably with me in the sense of having people co-sign it. You got Johnny Dang, you have Trex NYC, you got Eliantes, you have Icebox, and you probably have one more, somebody I'm missing, but those are like the top people that they have massive following and stuff like that. To me, the way you ruin a watch is you ice it out. And you remove the waterproof. Remove the waterproof. Some of these watches are meant for diving, but again, I would never go diving. Like, let's say, Patek Philippe, someone goes get an Aquanaut or any of the other ones. The watch in itself is like 48,000, and because it's hard to get and people like to spend money on watches and stuff like that, for lack of better words, it's going to be sold out. And people like change the straps. People like same thing with Richard Mille, other stuff like that. They like to change the straps, whatnot. Icing out a watch, no. And then watch robberies. I honestly think the best place to wear a watch is Dubai or Singapore. You can basically be safe with your watches and stuff like that. Or Oman, Qatar, those type places. Because you don't want to go get mugged for like your stuff, for your valuables. Someone said watches and stuff are meant to be worn. I agree. Sometimes to me, I don't think that certain stuff is about necessarily 100% about the status. It's like some people are stealing for sport, some people are just doing certain stuff. And lack of better words, crime is everywhere to a certain extent. But like if you commit a crime in Singapore, Oman, Qatar, or all these other places, you're going to pay. That's very apparent. You know the interesting thing that I'm not understanding? I don't know, I'm probably talking to my dad about it, like the whole Brittany Griner thing. I don't think that Brittany Griner is a political prisoner in sorts. You, like, number one, if I was like of anything, I would just deport her and ban her. Like for weed possession. Like, we have your fingerprint, we have this, you're banned. I don't care the fact that, you know, of her, like, sexual orientation. I could care less about that. It's none of my business. I really don't care. This, that, and the third. Weed and stuff is illegal. Pretty much most of places, like you go to Asia, stuff like that, that stuff is 100% illegal. You know, it is what it is. I don't do drugs, never will. Besides the point. But again, I don't know what it is. People go and do absolutely crazy stuff, and then, you know, they need the help of the government or people to go do stuff. And the only thing is, too, when you're in another country or something like that, and, you know, you need the help of a president, I think that's kind of a bad thing because, number one, the ball's in the court of the other country because, again, they have all the leverage. There's no type of thing that someone can do. Like, how can I put it this way? if someone goes and I don't know, for lack of better words, does what Brittany Griner does, I think she thinks she can get off for having weed, possession, cannabis oil, whatnot, uh, just because celebrity or whatnot. Now that's how she chooses to deal with certain stuff. Have weed, oil, or whatnot. That's what she like to do. That'd be fine if it was California. I mean, but this is a whole other country. She may not intend to break the law or whatnot, but weed and stuff is illegal again. And I'm seeing every day the news cycles talking about what Brittany Griner did. That's not the first time someone has gone and done something but again, when you're in another country, you've done something. The only thing that I have is the lapse of information or whatnot. I don't really think. Obviously, this is a bad time to do this stuff or whatnot, and Brittany Griner did not have no small possession of weed or fluid ounces or vaporized or whatever. Cannabis oil, all this type of stuff, her valuables or stuff in her suitcase, she's going away. But again, if I was like in some type of position, something like that, person just be banned and deported. Get their fingerprints, whatnot, this, that, and the third, keep it pushing. But I think sometimes people forget, just because you're a celebrity or this, that, and the third, the ball's not in your court, man. It's not. Like, for instance, when Lonzo Ball's brother, LeAngelo, went and stole the stuff in China, there was basically a big gap of information about why it was. But yeah, there was a lapse of information. They had that stuff in their news cycle. And lack of better words with me, I just see stuff as just idiotic. This is not from the standpoint of just, you know, I just hear stuff in the news cycle. It's just also the spinning of stories or whatnot. I'm level 60. I would probably have to be hypercharged. Yeah, I am. Instead, I don't play a lot of Fortnite. That's interesting in my opinion. I do not play a lot of Fortnite. You guys a coward. It is what it is. Probably won't stream that long, but you know, try to do an hour or so. Just like, I don't know, man. To me, the Fortnite is the only game that I can like really get on, really get settled, in a sense, and have fun and play within an hour. 2K, I think I ran my course with 2K. To me, I'm not really a fan of the season, what they did, because the season stuff was pretty bad, in a sense. I liked it, great concept, but poor execution. The last, I could say, 2K16 came out 2K15, like 2015. So the last 7-8 years, we've been kind of getting mediocre crap. And for what that's worth, our subpar is terrible, or broken game mechanics. That little trailer that we got today, I really wasn't impressed. So that's just me being objective. Because I'm not about to spend $150 on a game. Just can't do it. To me, 2K is bad for sanity, man. It's bad. And they have a demo, I'm gonna check it out, but I'm still not buying it. I just can't. $150, man. You can invest in yourself or something, right? You get some tools or something like that. That's how I'm thinking now. You can invest in yourself, and you feel like you've done a lot more than to burn basically a lot. This is such a bad spot. For a multitude of reasons. Come on, man. Whoa! Oh my god! I folded. I folded. I was close. I folded. Oh god. Let's play cash tag bingo. I'm weak. Cash App always gives money on Cash App Friday. That's a week. I know people saying that like money is tight. Like people like in the pandemic, people struggling. I'm not about to deny people and stuff are struggling or whatnot, but just how the economy works, people made money. It's not surprising. People made money. I have a background in business and economics and stuff like that, and have a business degree. And you know, I got some expertise in the jewelry business as well. But how can I put it this way? People want to make money whether it be goes up and down. That's just given. People are going to make money whether the market is up or down. Now, the only thing I will say is, like, for instance, a lot of places went under, and there could be a variety of factors of why places and stuff went under. Either, like, someone had a bar or something like that in the city, how when COVID first came, you know, everybody had to shut everything down. So if your rent, you spent your life insurance on a bar, which is absolutely idiotic, in my opinion. Absolutely, like your life savings and stuff like that. You spent that on making a bar. That's absolutely ridiculous. Two, beer prices. You know, the other day I went to Buffalo Wild Wings and stuff like that. I didn't get nothing to drink. I really want nothing to drink, and that's besides the point. Drinking and smoking is one of the two most expensive habits ever. And for whatever reason, you know, like, I think a pack of cigarettes is like $7. You get a carton, it's like $50, and you know, that's absolutely terrible. My thoughts on that: health is wealth, so always stick to my principles. Some people don't have principles, and it is what it is. Like a lot of people, I watch like a lot of people talk about, like, for instance, how billionaires live or whatnot. I don't think that a billionaire really, in a true essence, don't have to do much. Like a lot of the stuff they do, their money's tied to stock and stuff like that. Like for instance, Bill Gates. How did Bill Gates get rich? Number one, Windows. He did stuff, IBM and stuff like that. They want him to get release form agreements. And he said no. He took his stuff, found his own company, and he did not give up his right for Windows. That's exactly what he did. It's for Microsoft. The worst form of Microsoft Windows 95. Absolutely terrible. I don't hate the charge, but I don't think it's good. Billionaires and stuff, they don't necessarily spend money. The money's tied to stock. The money in banks, they take the stock or whatnot. They use it as like leverage. This stuff is tied up in trust funds and stuff like that. It's just, to me, it is what it is. I don't really get too focused on that. But I think the ultimate thing, basically, people don't necessarily consume that much. Like someone said, about Facebook. I don't think that Facebook is a good platform. And that's pretty objective for me in a sense. It's not because political stuff. And to me, Facebook is not what it used to be. They tried to get into the metaverse. To me, my thoughts on crypto, I'm kind of a little bit crypto positive, crypto friendly, but again, all this stuff does not really, it doesn't pan out. It does not pan out. That's me fairly being objective. Why the stuff doesn't fairly pan out, I think it's because people are, people day trade other stuff. They take profits of pretty much anything. Person sucks. We're gonna shoot. The fuck is this guy beaming me? It doesn't make any sense. not bad at the game. To me, Fortnite and a lot of these games, in my honest opinion, I'm not gonna crap on the game. The game serves a purpose for me. I have fun playing it. It's a great thing for me to play in an hour or less. 2K, I can get a game, but it doesn't mean it's like fun. Like like this whole year for 2K, I think it's been stagnant. To me, it's a rinse and repeat of each year. In a sense, drop a game, have known issues, have YouTubers and influencers show the game, oh, this is the best game ever, or whatnot. Paint defense has been absolutely garbage for years now. Ever since they did that thing, 2K17, everything has been bad. 2K18, 2K19, 2K20, 21, 2K21, next gen, everything about 2K, even current, that was terrible. That goes without saying. So I try to be objective. The thing about these games, I honestly don't think that they have that much potential. Granted, last year, basically, we didn't get that thing, that guy, basically, he got the game early, the guy from Baltimore or whatnot. He got the game early with just a copy and paste. They had the same stuff, but added quests. To me, 2K21 Next Gen, at the beginning, I had the PlayStation 5 since this came out. But, you know, it had its issues. I liked Rookieville. I liked that a lot. I liked the 1v1, but the paint defense and everything was just god-awful. God-awful. But, again, since I got the Mamba Edition for PS4, I spent $100. So I got both editions. With 2K22, I bought both editions, but I did not play 2K22 current gen. There was no point, in my honest opinion. I know that's probably going to have to change. If I spend $100 on the game, I'm going to have to play both versions. But granted, there's a lot of stuff that I'm not looking forward to purchasing. I'm not purchasing Call of Duty. Call of Duty is just god-awful. I'm not changing my mind about that. Just god-awful. For lack of better words, saving your money is the best thing you can do. And I'm adamant about that. Like, saving your money is the best thing you can do, because you're basically burning money when you do that. Like, games don't hold the same value for me as they once did when I was like 12, or between 12 and 17, or 11 through 17. Like, you know, it's just not the same anymore. And once you basically give up $70 or something like that, $60, they add another 10. And with tax, it's like 70, 74.34. It's pretty bad. Another thing I'm still thinking about, like the movies. The movies and stuff is just bad. Like, you pay for the experience of a movie. And a lot of stuff I'd be thinking, what are people thinking about to produce a film that's $200 million? That's how my logic is. Like, no, please do not go see Nope. If you watch the trailer, you have basically seen the movie, and that's my honest to God opinion of that film. The film is terrible. It makes no sense from start to finish. You're introduced to all these plots that never get explained. God damn, boy. Damn, I got. I thought that was a doggone MPP, like one of those actual people. Like one of those people that should actually fight for a gun, but now I realized that was actually somebody's actual thing. The interesting thing I figure out, just spending money is, man, money starts to add up, and then when you think about it, on average, like subscription-based stuff, it is very, it's very predatory. Like, the more you have something that's subscription-based, the more it's going to probably be like pulling teeth to basically do what it is. Like, if I, like, let's say for instance, like there's a doggone like soap company that I like to get. It's called Hawthorne. Their products and stuff is really good. Like I like their washes and stuff like that. But it's like $10 or whatnot, and you get a whole set. Like I got a whole set for like $160. You get some other stuff. It's not 100% bad, but I got colognes. The colognes in itself is like $50 a piece. I got a face cleanser, a moisturizer, shampoo, a deodorant, and I got like that's probably about it. But I'm also seeing a lot of people are like getting what is it? A lot of people on Dr. Squatch. Duke Cannon, I like Duke Cannon. I like a lot of brands and whatnot, but a lot of stuff is expensive. I like smelling good. Do I even get the next page? Probably not. Claim 4 more rewards. Okay. I can get the next cheapest rewards. 2. I know as I stream, I'm gonna do some productive stuff and get to it. What up, Alfie? Battle Royale solo. There's a thing for the goal. Goal. If I think about all the money I just spent with Fortnite, I know it's probably at least, I don't know. Since I've had the member thing like that like a year, I think all together on Fortnite I probably spent around, it's hard to say. I'll probably say it's been like, probably like $2,000, if that. Because now I really don't spend money on Fortnite video games like that. I don't. To me, it's not hard to like figure out that Fortnite is my most played game because to me, it's something easy to pick up, whatnot. And, it is what it is. You know, the interesting thing is like changing a watch battery. It is not that hard, but the thing about it is you have to be careful before you damage a watch movement or mess up mechanics of a watch. Because if you do that, you basically are probably paying thousands. Like Rolex and stuff like that, it does not need to have no battery because it's automatic. They have mechanical movements. The only thing this one has to do is periodically, every now and again, you have to get it serviced. But past that, you just keep your stuff good and I guess tidy to the best of your ability. whatnot. It is what it is. You guys would be so bad at the game if you allow me to kill you like that. This gun right here is terrible. As far as I can see, like, with, like, I don't know, with games and stuff like that, there's a lot of stuff that is just basically to fill time. Like, to me, video games are the best video games you can't play anymore. And what I mean by that is, like, the old 2Ks, you had to have been around to experience them. Like if someone was like, I don't know, 7 when 2K16 came out or whatnot, there's obviously some stuff they might remember, some stuff they might not remember. They probably didn't have the full experience to a certain degree. Because to me, I think I'm pretty decent at 2K. I'm not the best, but for what it is, I know how to use mechanics. Nothing cheesy to a certain degree. Like I'm not... I repaired my record. And to me, that was easy. Repairing a record on 2K is like, it's easy for me. But for me, I'm going to be completely honest. 2K is done wrong each year. And I'm adamant about saying that it's actually been backwards. For someone to make a 6-1 player and have all the ability and perks, they're fast. It makes no sense. Now, I made a statement a long time ago that 2K, the fastest man in the world, is 6'5" and 200 pounds. Why is there a speed thing? Why is there such a difference in speed? 207 pounds. It was like in 2K16 when I started to notice how the game in my honest opinion, was going a direction I did not like. And for me, that's pure honesty. I did not like the direction 2K was going. 2K16, I think, is the best fundamentally sound game they've made in a long time. Now, the shooting guard position, they messed up. I made a 6'7" outside shooting guard because I heard they nerf 6'7" point guards. Now I just create 6'7" forwards. Since like 2K19, I've always made a 6'7" player. To a certain extent, they've been good each year. The stuff has been good, but I think a lot of stuff comes with caveats. And number one, every year of 2K has gotten progressively worse. And that's me being objective. Again, that's me being objective and looking from a standpoint. Sales might suggest that, it's a successful video game. And I definitely do believe that 2K has great marketing strategies. They know it's the bare minimum. They just leave breadcrumbs. They let the influencers get the word to have them under contract, whatnot. Some people moved away from 2K content and start making in real life, moving in houses and stuff like that. I mean, that's fine. I'm happy for them to move in outside of 2K. Because 2K will not be around that much longer in a true sense if people spoke their wallet. To me, I think I'm gonna definitely speak with my wallet. I'm not about to give them $200. Like, in pure essence, in my opinion, I'm not basically complaining about how people play the game. Like, if someone goes and all they want to do is my GM with the minimal updates that they basically put in that mode, that's kind of ideal. Someone to put $200 or $150 and all they're going to play is my GM, that's great. Because you made the money off, like, your 2K, you made the money. You don't have to sell anything else. You're making more money out of people not even really playing the game or just buying it. And then whatever it is, they go back and turn it into GameStop, whatnot. And GameStop, the whole business model is just absolutely terrible. Absolutely crazy. That's the point. But to me, I would not be like pre-ordering games. If there is a game I will pre-order, consider getting, it's probably going to be God of War, Ragnarok, and then when the new Spider-Man comes out, I don't have a problem spending money for that. I think those games are going to be amazing. But again, Spider-Man, those games are only single-player games. You have to love the games for the games itself. DLC, I wish Miles Morales had DLC. That's like the only game I platinum, and I enjoyed every bit of it. But to be pre-ordering games and certain stuff, like, I don't know. It's just not a good idea. I think the best thing someone can do is, like, start a business. Or take steps to start a business. Like, I don't know. Some people, they can have anything. The only thing that's stopping somebody is themselves. And I wholeheartedly believe that. I'm getting up out of here. To me, all the games that I thought were good, they served a purpose, but then again, they were bad. Like Black Ops 4. Black Ops 4, terrible. Once they added Zero, I was done with the game. Because my whole thing, since Call of Duty's always had like support, or like something that assists people who were terrible at the game, I was done. They didn't work for anything, and then you mean to tell me that someone across the map on a long ass map with long lines of sight can hijack your score streak, and you worked so hard and got kills. You killed the whole team. Like I remember one time I had gotten a drone, one of those drone strike things. And that was like doggone 1,000 score streak. So basically like a 10 kill streak or whatnot, or 6 kills. You got that little multiplier thing. Now I used to get in high streaks too. And so I could take that down. And then the gunship and all that other stuff was not even really good. Majority of the Call of Duties have not even really been good, if I'm being completely honest. But then again, I digress. Simply because, I mean, for the last past 6 years, a lot of video games have gone downhill. Like Call of Duty, FIFA, 2K, all those things, little entries have gone down. And the thing that's you think about is the price. The price has gone up or either it's remained the same. And for me, I don't believe in leaving empty-handed with something. If people actually cared, producing 2K or FIFA or Call of Duty is like a year plus process, and with the way the Call of Duty cycles basically is, what? This guy just jumped over the thing.